Relli physically attacked Illz. Rocky tried to use a prop gun to defend him. And with that, I want to walk you through that video the best we can. We'll play it first. Again, you know this drill here is at the corner. Up here. Focus on here later. There's Rocky. There's 12E. Then Illz comes and he's following him. You see him go right after Illz, Relli. And that's when Rocky fires the warning shots. And there's Illz on top. Relli on top of Illz, punching him. That's Illz going down to the ground. Rocky's gone. 12E's about to be gone. And watch. There goes Relli back after Illz. And then he goes away after he hits him again. Illz eventually caught up with 12E and Rocky. His face was basically busted open. We have the clips to play. Small ones. Let's do that again. So I'm going to play broken down little clips. The first one is them all being followed. Upper right hand corner again, guys. All being followed by Relli. Three of them trying to get away. First Rocky, then 12E, then Illz, and Relli's still coming hard. And then you'll get to see this as many times as you want later. The second one is Relli on top of Illz on the ground. Is that right? Yes. Let's see if I can help here. Hold on, can I stand up here for a second?
Actually, Alex is going to get we have a pointer in the courtroom.
Oh.
And he's going to get it.
All right.
So, yeah, you can stand where you want to stand, but in a little while, Alex will bring up the pointer, and you can use it, or Mr. Lewin can use it, or Mr. Loma can use it, or Mr. Siegel can use it.
All right, so not to hold everyone up, I'm just going to go forward here right now, okay? All right. Can you go back again, guys? This is the clip where you'll see Relli, and you get to see it later. Don't worry. Relli, big guy, on top of that little guy Illz, on top of him, not using him as a shield. Watch. Go ahead. There's Relli, that's Illz down, and Relli on top of him. Look at him. He's not worried about a shield. He's going after him. And then the last clip is, are we playing that last clip too? Take a look at it. It's after Rocky's gone, Relli continues his pursuit of Illz, this poor little kid. And he hits him again before he peels off. He goes to the left to hit Illz, and then he goes to the right. There's also a witness that saw this. He's going to come in here. Unfortunately, Rocky's attempt to scare off Relli didn't have the intended effect, obviously. Instead, Relli continued his attack on Illz, and then hatched his extortion plan. What you'll learn is that Relli returned to that scene an hour later. He returned to the scene an hour later. And he attempted to fabricate evidence, ladies and gentlemen. This is some offensive stuff. It's going to be crystal clear to you. He attempted to fabricate evidence. You hear Relli's claim that he came back to the area an hour later with his girlfriend, Lydia Parker, and that while they were there, he quickly found 2 shell casings that Rocky fired right there, picked them up, and he found them. And then he videotaped them. An hour later. You will see that story fall apart so hard. Why? Because the evidence will show you that well before Relli returned to the area, 7 police officers, like a SWAT, 7 police officers arrived at that same spot. They responded to the scene and carefully searched every inch of that area. I could not believe what I heard on the opening statement. Oh, the police didn't know where to look. Police searched the exact same spot where Relli claims he picked up the bullets. not close to it, not near it, the exact same spot. Thank God there's videotapes. There's a body cam from the police where they were searching, and there's that surveillance video that you see here that captures Relli coming back an hour later. Exact same spot. So, we're playing it now. Well, it's not just we're playing and we're showing. Showing. So this is where the police are. Oh, this is back. The police are searching with flashlights. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there right now. There were 7. There's another one here. This is where the alleged tussling was with Relli and Illz. Rocky's here. 12's here. Here's the corner they came around. So this is where the shots. Yeah. Very high tech, Your Honor. This is where the shots were.
Like, easy on the screen.
This is where the shots were discharged according to Relli, right here. Okay, right here. Look at where they're searching. This is where Relli, as he comes back an hour later and picks it up, and here's the landmark. Look, this is the corner that they all came around, right here, and this is where it all started. And here, there's that opening right here. See this big orange, red, whatever this thing is here? Look at the picture below. Okay. That thing there is that thing here. That opening here, this is a big orange thing. I mean, you can't really see as well here. You'll be able to take these with you later. This is that orange thing. Go back up again, guys. Down to the other one. This is that orange thing. Directly across a few feet there is where they're searching. Go down. Directly across a few feet there is where they're searching. You know what that is? That's Relli an hour later. According to the police, they captured that surveillance video. That's him an hour later coming back to retrieve the bullets in the exact same spot at the. Go ahead up. The cops were searching with a flashlight. And the cops weren't there looking for, they didn't know what. The cops were there looking for shell casings because they were called in for shots fired. So, what the police officers searching that scene found were no shell casings, no bullet fragments anywhere, and they were there. 7 officers with flashlights searching everywhere. No shell casings, no bullet fragments, no damaged property. Understand, there was a parking lot filled with cars right across from where this alleged shooting was, or real ones, right? Not a window broken, a tire popped, a dent in a piece of metal. No damage to any vehicle at all. Absolutely no sign of a real gun being fired, as one of the police officers on the scene said. I repeat that. One of the police officers on the scene said, there's no evidence of a gun being fired. But still, they're going to ask you to believe Relli, who miraculously found them in the dark an hour later after 7 trained officers with searchlights in the same exact spot couldn't find them. So much for the officers didn't know where to look. They were right in the same spot. So, for that matter, although Relli is going to claim his girlfriend was there with him, because that gives a corroborating witness that can back his story up, right? When he found those shell casings an hour later, the video evidence in this case will show otherwise. That she wasn't with him, unless she's a ghost. That she wasn't with him. Thank God for those surveillance videos.